Oh shit. So today I'm going to be doing the first update video on the Fault in Our Stars read-along that I just... No, I'm not. Let's try this again. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my first update video on the progress with the Fault in Our Stars read-along. I watched the footage from my video yesterday and I realized that I kept saying read-a-thon. And if you guys don't know, it's a read-along that I started yesterday with several other people, subscribers and booktubers alike. And it's basically where we just read The Fault in Our Stars for the duration of the week. I'm basically just going to talk a little bit about what I've already read, and for those of you who have not read The Fault in Our Stars, I would not suggest continuing watching this video because no matter what, there's going to be some spoilers. Nothing like major, but there's going to be mentions of things that just go into more detail about the story, and if you don't want to know that, I wouldn't keep watching. I went ahead and I put some little tabbies on the places that I wanted to talk about. I love this book so much. I was talking to someone in the comments. We had just talked about how this book is so sad, but it's just equally as funny. It really is just so funny. When you start out, it's of course sad because you learn about Hazel as a character, you learn about her illnesses, you learn about the cancer that is going to take her life, and you also learn about several other characters and the battles that they've had to go through. Despite all that sadness, there really is just so much comedy, and that comedy mainly comes in the form of Augustus Waters, and I just love Augustus so much. I ended up tweeting a couple of times last night, I think, about the book, and I just was like, can Augustus Waters, like guys like Augustus Waters, please exist? That would be awesome. Oh, and another thing, if you want to join the read along, we are using the hashtag TFIOS 2014 along just to keep track of everyone's progress. And this idea was brought on by Priscilla over at Castle in My Sky. Thank you so much for the suggestion, Priscilla. I had not even considered that, so thank you. Okay, the first thing I kind of want to talk about is the first meeting between Augustus and Hazel, and Patrick, the leader of the cancer group, is asking everyone what they fear, and Augustus says oblivion, to which Hazel replies, there will come a time when all of us are dead, all of us. There will come a time when there are no human beings remaining to remember that anyone ever existed or that our species ever did anything. There will be no one left to remember Aristotle or Cleopatra, let alone you. Everything that we did and built and wrote and thought and discovered will be forgotten, and all of this will have been for naught. Maybe that time is coming soon, and maybe it is millions of years away, but even if we survive the collapse of the sun, we will not survive forever. There was a time before organisms experienced consciousness, and there will be time after. And if the inevitability of human oblivion worries you, I encourage you to ignore it. God knows that's what everyone else does. I just really love that quote. It just kind of signified how badass Hazel is, because she is badass. The next part I really like is when Gus is talking to Hazel about who she reminds him of, and that's Natalie Portman, circa V for Vendetta. He's talking to her about the movie and she's like, no, I've never seen it. He says, really? Pixie-haired gorgeous girl dislikes authority and can't help but fall for a boy she knows is trouble? It's your autobiography so far as I can tell. And I'm just thinking, oh my god, like, can I just have a guy approach me like that? With a freaking awesome line like that. I mean, it wouldn't be Natalie Portman, but you know, use your imagination, people. I also really like the part where Gus pulls out a cigarette and Hazel is like, whoa, you just ruined everything. I have lung cancer, you're smoking cigarettes, you're basically damaging your lungs, this is over, we're done. And he replies, they don't kill you unless you light them. And I've never lit one. It's a metaphor, see? Put the killing thing right between your teeth and you don't give it the power to do its killing. Gus is full of so many awesome one-liners and zingers. It's like incredible. I also really like this part where Hazel is talking about An Imperial Affliction, which is her favorite book of all time, and unfortunately it is a fictional book that John Green created. I found that out when I googled it and there was no such thing. She's talking about her favorite book, and this is what she said. My favorite book by a wide margin was An Imperial Affliction, but I didn't like to tell people about it. Sometimes you read a book and it fills you with this weird evangelical zeal, and you become convinced that the shattered world will never be put back together unless and until all living human beings read the book. And then there are books like An Imperial Affliction, which you can't tell people about. Books so special and rare and yours that advertising your affection feels like a betrayal. I just really love that quote, and it got me thinking, what are some books that I feel that way about? Maybe I'll do a video on it because I just felt like that was a great idea. And if you guys have any books that you feel that way about, please let me know in the comments below because I would love to know that. I mean, I know it's kind of like going against what the quote says, but if you feel like sharing what those books would be, I would love to know. So yeah, those are basically the parts, though there are so many just in the first 4 chapters that I adore. But those are the parts and quotes that I wanted to discuss in this video. In the comments below, you guys can let me know what your favorite parts have been so far, because I would really love to know and just get talking about them and just share our love for TFIOS. Let's just do it. Let's do it. I will probably be filming more of these update videos, maybe not one every single day. I may combine a couple of days, but we'll see depending on how the rest of my week goes. Alright guys, so that's all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!